What's up, guys? Welcome to Wasted Space, back in the colony, and back working on the ship, I think. And the power, yes, the power. Speaking of which, let's get... What's your problem? Fisherman, not interested. No, let's link that up from up here, I think. Might as well while it's on the ground. Thank you for pointing that one out to me, guys. I was not aware. I've never actually built a ship before. This is my first ship. Admittedly, I did go and look up how they work prior to trying to put one together, though. Just so as not to waste all those resources. Let's speed things up as well. And on the machining table, let's disassemble these dead mechanoids. In fact, forever, might as well. Plenty of plasteel sitting around down there, and we're not making any use of it. Also going to do more of this. Let's start going this way as well. At least that way they've not got quite so far to run from the base in order to get at the stuff. At the moment it's going slow just because they're so far away when they're mining. And equally when they're hauling, you know, everything they're digging up down there is quite a distance from the proper base. Could probably extend these out, couldn't we? Yeah, we may eventually recruit Vassallo. What on earth? Everybody just got malaria. Like everybody. Pretty much. Okay, Andra, it is time to go back to doctoring. And get off art. So it's actually going to make me manually send people as well. So, Tinksar, no malaria. Oh no, Bazdawg. Bazdawg's already gone for it. Anybody with malaria should be prioritising receiving treatment at this point. Let's get this done. And if I remember rightly, the malaria hangs around for ages and ages and ages. Let's set, no, not as medical. Set that as colonist room as well. Give us a bit more space to treat people. Because there's going to be a lot of treatment needed. Mako is okay. Fede is not. Get yourself down there, sir. Null's fine. Anyone else down here? Benefactorist is fine. Grammare is fine. Okay, so it's probably only about half the colony picked up malaria. And I assume, actually, that's probably from these guys coming in with it. We've caught it off these guys, I imagine is what's happening. Fede we've already done, so is that everybody that's got malaria? You'll find what about Andra? Andra and... Okay, Lemestra is probably the only one we're missing. Oh no, Bazdawg as well. Let's get rest and heal. Can't receive treatment. Any reason? Patient is correct. Bit odd. Maybe they're both busy or something. Either way, you should be receiving treatment for your malaria. Yes, very odd. Maybe I'll be able to do it the other way around and get already doctoring Bazdawg, yeah. It's fine to do it one way around, not the other way around. It's a bit weird, but whatever. Whatever, get on with it. Oh, we're missing lights down here, aren't we? And given we're going to remove these internal walls, let's put them in the corners. Probably can remove these internal walls now, in fact, although not while those guys are down there getting treated. So, kind of handy we had the spare medical facility. Presto, still not treated yet. Bazdawg. Not treated either. Okay, so they are busy feeding them rather than actually treating them. Why can we not treat Bazdawg? That's really odd. Hey, I'm going to turn off the crematorium for the time being as well, because we are apparently short enough on power that it's not charging up properly. They've not connected the reactor up yet, but still, that's really short. Too short. Short enough to be dangerous. Oh yes, that reminds me, I also noticed, I'm not sure if this is blocking it, but that blatantly is. Stupid tree. Apparently there's a couple of little fertile spots here that I don't have growing zones in. And so, because, yeah, there you go. Because of that, it's possible for there to be trees in there. Which is just silly. It's just silly. Let's put some nice plants. So, no reason other. We can't put trees, can we? Let's have dandelions. Why not? Really don't need anything else down here. So, anything just there to stop the trees from growing, really. Okay, so Bazdawg still needs treatment, and they still don't seem to be willing to give it to him. Get out of bed. Yeah, what? Why? You've got malaria. Is it because you can't hear me tell you to go to bed? I don't understand there. Oh well. Frustrating, but doesn't seem to be a huge amount I can do about that. Let's get rid of all of these. This is going to be a pain to deal with as well, isn't it? Because I have to keep sending them back to bed. And, of course, we've got one person that's untreatable, apparently, for some non-apparent reason. Let's try again. Rest and heal. And then... yeah, you see, I can't even... like, get the contacts menu for Bazdawg being there. That's really odd. I'm sure someone will be able to explain to me why it is, but... we have struck compacted steel. What an exciting time that is. You see, look, they're gonna need repeated treatments, I think. Next treatment 0.7. Oh, maybe I've missed it and Bazdawg's already been treated and I'm being a numpty. No, he hasn't been treated. I'm not being a numpty. Roger, he is just being weird. That's fine. Yes, I'm aware he needs treatment. You won't. Oh, there you go. Now it says untreated. Now here you can go and get that again. Very strange, but whatever. Whatever, it's working now. Ondra is just on doctoring. That was weird because I saw Ondra down here looking after these guys. Are they still... oh no, they've got malaria as well. Okay. Massive breakouts all of a sudden. That's fine, we can deal. We can deal. You on the power network yet? No. So are they, by default, going and getting themselves treated, or are we going to have to go and... let's watch Fede and see what he does when his treatment timer runs out. See whether or not he goes and gets automatically treated, or whether we're going to have to go through each time and manually do it. It should be quite a high priority for them, doctoring, so... there we go. So let's do that and see. Yeah, so from now on, they're automatically going to go and get themselves treated. That's cool. That is fine. So then Ondra and JP Minor can do their thing. Yeah, again, Lemestra should immediately go and position herself ready for treatment. Drop that off and then jump to the medical bed. Yep, quality. JP Minor is asleep. Ondra is treating people. Good stuff. Okay, I think we can afford to speed things up a bit. We're going to have an inefficient colony, but hopefully a healthy colony by the end of it. Not too bad. Exotic goods trader. Do we have any statues to sell? No, but we've got AI cores to sell. So let's wait for JP Minor to wake up. And then... cannot use no power, of course. Go, 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 go. Right, so let's get rid of 2 of the persona cores, because we've only been hanging on to those. There was a reason I was hanging on to those, so that we had the ability to make up our mind what we did as far as the ship was concerned at the end. Like maybe just send one person off to begin with or something like that. And let's sell the... in fact, let's not, because they only seem to be building hats at the moment. No, I'll sell that, but then let's go and adjust the tailoring bill. Make sure that we've got cowboy hats right at the bottom, because we've got loads of those and nothing of anything else. And people don't seem to be that keen on actually doing that either. Not helped by the fact that everyone's got malaria. Got plenty of meds, I hope. Yes, plenty of medication. Cool, more power going up. Yep, we're going to get a lot of that, I think, for a bit, because as I said, if I remember rightly, it takes a long time for malaria to develop immunity relative to some of the other ones, and hasn't actually landed yet. What we got? Muffalo leather and slag chunks. I might as well go and grab some muffalo leather. I see no reason not to. We're not completely flush on leathers, so yeah, why not? Otherwise, I think that's okay. We got this now hooked into the power network, so hopefully that means things are going to start to stabilise a bit. We got our extra solar panel up as well. A new area has been revealed. That's not a new area, is it? I thought maybe we'd gone geothermal for a second or something useful, but no. But no. There is also this down here, which, again, I'm not convinced there's anything in there, but we'll probably have to go and have a look at some point. Yan needs treatment. Why doesn't Yan go and get treatment? Maybe Yan wasn't infected to begin with. Bristow certainly was. Looks like we'll get another statue done this episode as well. Not going to go back to using silver. We were throwing it away a bit. Even though we are now getting to the point where our artists are pretty damn skilled. So that might help. It means we're definitely going to be getting like superior and good most of the time. Yep, lots of people needing treatment. Fortunately, lots of medical beds available at the moment. How are people doing on their recovery? 74%. Yeah, we're getting there. Getting there to the point where I don't think we'll lose anybody from this. That would be pretty unfortunate if we did. Right, it's worth queuing up a few more bits on the ship as well, I reckon. So, let's have an engine. How much are the engines? They're quite expensive, aren't they? This is definitely going to block this. Blocked by ship structural beam, yeah. We've blocked this off by mistake now. So we might want to stick some more solar panels down here. Get rid of that and put a few more up here for the time being, something like that, I don't know. I mean, it says it's blocked, but it's quite clearly still generating some power. It's just not as efficient as it could be. That's okay. So the question is, do we make it look cool by having an engine on either side? Kind of feel like we should, but for the time being, let's just get some more cryo sleeps going. So this side, we're not going to be able to put it there, so let's do that. Yeah, looks alright. That's still not enough room, but we'll worry about that as we go. Just get some of it down at a time. Obviously, we're bringing in the plasteel and so on now because we're disassembling the mechanoids. Most of them are gone, in fact. We've done most of the work already. Pretty cool. We're not really uncovering anything interesting down here, which is unfortunate. Really want that extra geothermal vent. Make our power situation so much easier. But it is. We went through the night there with... sorry. Went through the night there without our power falling this time, so just hooking up the reactor core and that solar generator has tipped the balance just into positive. Yes, everyone needs treatment, I'm aware. Fortunately, I think our meds can stand up to the punishment of having to do all of this. So much food. Prisoner below loyalty threshold. Cabin fever serious. You see, the only way to fix that is by having a different prisoner room outside that we can move them between. Might do that temporarily with this up here. Use that as like a little how to get rid of... oh no, because we can't build in there, can we? Damn it. Yeah, we can only get that far in. I could wonder if it's going to be friendly. No, it's not. The only way I could do that is by building one of the little ones and having them along the edge like that. It's still might be worth it, seeing as when... No, it's just pointless. So what if they get cabin fever? I don't care. Worst case scenario, I can just release them. We are not so desperate for colonists at the moment that we have to take every last prisoner, even though Vassallo, if I remember rightly, was a pretty good candidate. What do we like about... yeah, we liked a bit of Green Thumb, and in fact he's not that impressive. Alright, well, let's nurse them back to health and then release both of these guys. Yep, I think that's what we'll do, rather than try and sell them, especially as we're not going to get, like Kimmy here, for example. We're not trying to recruit, and we're not going to get a slave trader now. That is done. There's no more slave trader possibilities. So, you better not be bringing more malaria, fisherman. I've had enough of your polluting my colony. Go on, uncover something cool, guys. Uncover something cool or get over your malaria. One or the other. I don't care which. 80%. So slow. Let's have a look. The Mestra is the one we've been referencing it with. 80% as well. Yeah, it's just slow, 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 slow. Not much we can do about that. Right, in here, shall we convert this into... Let's see what happens. We won't use it, but we will convert it and see how things behave. Basically, the idea is we're going to recreate this up here. It's going to be harder to get our guys into, so we have to be a bit more prepared. But it means we could, if we wanted to, get rid of this one and set up more turrets, basically. And it also gives this little room some purpose, which isn't a bad thing. Although, with the amount of mining we've got to do, I imagine it'll be a while before they get around to that. Cruelty. I don't remember Cruelty having it to begin with. Where is Cruelty? There's Cruelty. Cruelty must have had it to begin with because he's in bed. Yep. Burn scar to the eye. I need to get you a bionic eye when we can, sir. I don't think we have one in stock. No, we've got a leg in stock, but no eye. Should keep a closer eye out for more bionics. Handy things. Oh, we've got no floor in here. That's no good. Can't be having that. Yes, lots of treatment needed, I'm aware. Broken down and wandering around in a daze. Is it really that bad? Not really, dude. Yeah, that's because you're neurotic, isn't it? Often dreams of going bionic. That means we could slap a bionic leg on you and make you a lot happier. But for the now, you enjoy wandering around in a daze, even though it's really not that bad. Just got very, very high break threshold, that fella. High or low? Which way around's correct? I don't know. Yay, lots of steel. Where's the gold at? The big vein of gold that we always wanted. God, how's our statue doing? This episode's statue got to be done soon. Doesn't look like Ondra's getting much chance to do any art side of stuff because too busy doing doctoring. So actually, JP Minor should be able to cope, I would imagine. So let's see how JP Minor copes. Yeah, JP Minor's on the task. Yeah, the question is just how much can he manage to get done in a day. Well, maybe not enough. This is looking a bit slow. Ignore me. Sorry, Andra. You are back on doctoring. Thought that was one of our guys for a second there, but no, it's one of theirs just having a snooze in the corridor. Is there any way to provide beds for visitors? I don't think there is. Be quite cool if you could, though. Just sort of generally put on like a proper hospitality unit for guys visiting your colony. Oh, fridge is full. What should we do about that? We need to expand it, but we already know that this is fairly large. Can't expand it too much, so maybe if we leave a couple of pillars like that. Is that going to help? See, that's 10. That seems fine. It's a little risky. That's 9. So yeah, in theory, this should be okay. And then that's 10 across there. So yeah, in theory, that should be fine. Nothing's more than 10 from a block. They would be if I hadn't. Although, I mean, does that count? Is that too far, maybe? Maybe we should mine those and not mine like that. Make more sense? Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. We're going to find out. And if I crush all of our food, that's going to be really unfortunate. Let's hope not, eh? Let's also get the structure we want set up over here. So, security, sandbags, and we're going to sandbag along there, basically. This should still have a roof on it, despite that. Oh, I'm nervous about this. No need for it to be that much larger already. Let's do it slow. And then we can expand this stockpile as we go. Looking okay. Nothing appears to be about to fall over. They're probably a bit chilly in there because it's only 2 degrees. It's above freezing because so many people are going in and out to do the mining. Let's also get them hauling this junk out of there as well. Yes, lots of treatment needed. We're aware. Andra is on the case as well. And I think maybe we just need to stop selling food. I mean, we've got so much food now, it's starting to get ridiculous. Look at it. But cool, that works. Hopefully this now drops down below freezing. Now it's just Mako going in and out rather than loads of people. Is it really hot? It is quite hot outside. Let's target temperature -5. So our single cooler can't keep up anymore. Is part of the problem. So we could whack another cooler on the side here. That could help. Yeah, our single cooler is allowing these things to just be refrigerated. Fortunately, who's throwing up? Oh, it's the malaria, isn't it? Yep. We had this question before. It is the malaria. Someone coming to treat. Yep, good. Nothing to worry about. We are all undercover. The storyteller's got bored and is just throwing oblique challenges at me now, like malaria and rooms not being big enough. Right, I am wanting to put another cooler in, but that is going to leave the room open for a second, which is going to be unfortunate, but possibly unavoidable at the same time. So let's do it. Let's have the cooler here, and then temperature, we're gonna whack it like that. No, like that, even. See, Bazdawg, Biko, cluster of landing pods. Alright, let's go and have a quick look. Could be something interesting. Drone dairy leather. Where is it? Absolutely miles away. No, not bothered. Not bothered. Right, yes, we're up here waiting for someone to come and do the job of that bit of mining so that we can immediately place this down and prioritize someone onto it. Anybody? Yes, lots and lots of treatment. This will be the malaria episode, apparently. Aha. Fede is on the task. Oh, damn. Oh, and I bet you guys were all sitting there going, what the fuck are you doing, Wasted? Don't do that, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. Don't do it there, don't do that, whatever you do, don't do it there. Oh, Jesus. That was a mistake. And is it a mistake I can correct? No, it's not. I literally have to abandon that fridge now. There is no way of correcting that. If I'd done it on this side, I would have been fine. But because we did it on this side, we're off the edge of the map. What a massive numpty. And as I said, I've got no way of correcting that now. We're just going to have to move the entire fridge. Oh, damn. We're going to have it here. Oh, I'm going to be so wary of doing stuff near to the map edge in the next season, I tell you. This has been no end of issues, and look how tiny that's going to be in comparison. And we don't have room for the corridor either. Oh, that's a nightmare. Is there any way I can... There's not, is there? It just will not let me go there. Righty then. Well, what the hell do I do about this? It's going to slow down our cooking massively as well. This might as well be an outside door. And maybe I just have to build a fridge onto the side here as best I can. How far could we go up here? So you'd cut there, and you could get a reasonably large fridge like that. I'd have to deconstruct this and possibly some of the power too. Oh, I hate to think how hard you guys were derping when I was doing that as well. You blatantly knew. Or maybe we convert this into a fridge. We have this into a big fridge, and we do potentially what we were thinking about earlier and move this stockpile round onto this end. Except I can't fill up that gap either, can I? So that doesn't work. Well, I'd have to go across there. Wow, that's messy, messy, messy. And anywhere else is going to have it such a long way away from the kitchen, it's going to be hideously slow. In fact, anywhere it's going to be hideously slow. Now, that was the only spot the fridge really fit, unless we completely move our power. Which I think is probably the only option we have available now, is to move the power and actually build a fridge room onto the side of here. Which means for a while, our food's going to be spoiling big style and we need to sell it. Combat supplier is not really what we can use to sell stuff, but okay, I'm going to do something I don't normally do and go into planning mode. So I'm thinking we still have that as the entrance, and we have a long room that comes along here, goes down, and actually like kind of wraps around a bit like that. So the room sort of area is, whoops, like that. And the door's still in the same place, and that's where we have the room. And maybe we leave these 3 solar panels, but we have to get rid of these 4 in order to make this work. And a mortar. Although potentially, if I was to do the wall along there, is that going to be a big enough room? Not really. If we're going to do it, we might as well do it in inverted commas properly. It's not properly, is it? But and equally, you almost might as well go back to there for symmetry's sake. Yeah, that's what I'm going to have to do, and potentially leave a gap along there so that people can move around more easily. Right, okay. So this is going to mean that we need to replace 4 solar panels, which don't fit particularly well anywhere. We already know this, but so be it. We can have them, again, I don't want them too close to this edge. What have I done? Wow, massive derp. This bit in here, I did mention before, is actually outside, believe it or not. But I think that's just asking for trouble if we do anything down there. Okay, so there, we can't fit one above them though, can we? Because the ship's in the way. So it's going to have to be down here and take the slight risk that what this does is actually encourage people to come through that wall and give us hassle. And if I was to build these in a sensible way, we could fit more there and solve some of the power problems at the same time. So we do it like this. Then have to have those back to back. That's frustrating, so no, we don't do it like that. We ignore the fact that the turrets are there, and we do it like this. Gets it a bit further away from that edge as well, and then if need be we move that turret, but one bit at a time. Let's hook this up off this way so that they don't get interfered with if the turrets die. I am going to move that turret. I'll move both of these up a bit to up here so that they're away. We've got more room for even more solar panels down here then. And wow, what a mess. What a mess. Let's find JP Miner wherever he is. Chatting, no time for chatting. You're going to call a trader, and then we need to start doing this as well. So, mine, let's get rid of those. Let's get rid of all of this. It's probably going to make something fall down. Let's get rid of that. Let's deconstruct these. See if we can leave the power. Let's deconstruct that as well. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I'm going to need to deconstruct the orbital beacon too. I'm aware that there's gaps in this wall, but for the time being, it means that the guys that aren't going to be deconstructing can get on with constructing something, and we can have a vague idea of what our layout's going to look like while that's happening. And then very quickly we're going to need to transfer all of this stuff into our new freezer. But also we're going to want to prioritize people. So let's grab people that wouldn't normally be doing that sort of job. Who we got? Null, Mako, Benefactorist, Bristow, Yan. All these guys need to be building. Even though, in fact, we'll leave Mako for a second. You can prioritize working on that. Bristow, again, we need you involved too. We're going to need these power things replaced ASAP. Null, again. Let's get everyone up here. Building the solar generator. Carrying berries? No, you're not. Ah, yes, not a constructor. That's fine. Okay, what have we got? Nothing of any use whatsoever, unless we want to buy something from them, which we don't, because they've only got rubbish pretty much, except for a good sniper rifle, which we don't need. So, cheers for that. I'm also starting to get concerned. I don't know how long this episode's been going on for now, but I suspect it's very swiftly heading to the point where 45 minutes is up, and I should be doing something about it. Who is... No, of course. Of course. A silly question to ask. Who is starving? Who else would be starving other than Hodor? Lots of people asleep. Anybody who is awake, however, needs to be doing something useful. Oh, heat stroke as well, so this is going to spoil super quick all of a sudden too. At least they're eating a load of the food. Right, guys, come on. We need these done. We cannot afford to be running out of power. Null. Mining granite. No. No, 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 no. Build things. Build things. All of you build things. Those two probably can't. No. Not interested in diggers. Come on, we need this job done ASAP, guys. That's going to go around like that, but it's going to need some coolers in it, which we might as well point up here. Because we've already got power there. Yeah, that's going to be alright, but it was not what we planned to do. Very much not what we planned to do. Alright, hopefully our power can stand this for a second. Stand it even better if people were actually prioritizing. I know they like to go back to doing other stuff after they've done what they consider to be that part of the job, but still, at this point, kinda need them doing something more useful than that. No, Macor, not. Work on something, again, more useful. What just happened there? Some of the squirrels in the area have been driven insane. Good to know those turrets were on, by the way. I apparently completely missed those. However, what have we got? Squirrel. Squirrel. There's quite a few squirrels around. any others lurking in the base. You can be sure there are. Yep. Any inside the base? We learned this last time. Sometimes there are more animals inside the base than you think. But no, for the time being, we seem to be squirrel free on the indoors. It's just squirrels outside. I think that's all of them. Other than we have some coming in through the front. But this is why I'm glad I split those two sets of turrets off, because this would have been quite headshot. Mako, what are you doing? The squirrels are real. Come on, Hodor. Deal with him. You got a club, bro. You should be fine. Oh, damn it. No, melee him. Melee him. Apparently, turning that on hasn't actually worked. I don't know why, but it hasn't. Wow, this is a ropey old episode. Run, Mako, run like the wind. Wow, the squirrels are fast! How's Hodor doing versus his squirrel? No problem. Hodor's got it covered. It's down here that the real problem is, isn't it? It's with those bunch that are chasing Mako. Stop hitting Mako when you're trying to shoot the squirrels. Wow, is one still beating up on Benefactress? Yes. On Benefactress, on Yan. And there's one there as well, isn't there? Please shoot at that squirrel. Yeah, which one? That's the dead one, that's the live one. Dude. Melee attack that one. You guys. Shoot at that one, not the one that's close. And the army that's coming in the front is going to need dealing with. I'm going to have to turn that button on. Look, there's more coming. Stop shooting the hell out of the colonists! You stupid dirt! Oh, God damn this. This is the bunch that are coming in through the front because something's cut this power off. I've just cut it off, haven't I? I've split it off. Mako's down. Cruelty is madly charging into the middle. Look at the squirrels! Ah! We need people at right, guys. Everybody on duty. I have no idea what you think you're doing in there, Null, but yeah, everybody on duty now. Well, perhaps not JP Minor, but everyone else needs to be out doing something useful at this point. Right, JP Minor, go and rescue Yan. Grammary, stop shooting at friendlies. Mako, cruelty. Cruelty. Oh, Jesus. Oh, there's two of them there. What the hell? How did they manage to end up on the same spot? I didn't think that was possible. Whoa, chill your bones. Tense. This is going to be one of those long episodes because there's no way in hell I am stopping this at this point. Not a chance. Things are way too hairy. Right, Ondra. Don't let any more squirrels in. Are there any more live squirrels? I don't think so. It's carnage, squirrel carnage, I told you. Hodor, forget it, man. This might be the route next time. Set up a bunch of melee guys right on the exit. Okay, JP Minor, Tinksar, Hodder. There was a lot of pain there. We need Ondra on doctoring, yep. And given that we seem to have dealt with the squirrels, let's get Ondra out of the door as well and onto something more useful. Tinksar, you need to go and get some healing as well. Of course, but we've got everyone with malaria, so that's going to prove difficult. This is going to cause problems for our food as well. Combat supplier, not so interesting at the moment. We just need people to get treated ASAP. Where is JP Minor and why? JP Minor, where have you gone, bro? No, JP Minor is in bed himself. He got scratched up a bit. So, Ondra, I need you to prioritise treating JP Minor. We need to get him up and about ASAP. There we go. Now, normally I would want them to rest and heal, but I can't afford to because I need JP Minor looking after people. Kind of need that bed back as well. Ugh. The wildlife issues are real. I mean, obviously the massive mistakes up here are also real, but the wildlife problems are definitely real as well. That's a bit of a shock how nasty that can be when it just comes out of nowhere when you're not quite ready for it. Come on, guys. I'm not losing some of you guys now. Has anyone... Mako really needs treatment. Yan really needs treatment. Come on, we need... JP Minor, what are you doing? Consuming corn. Are you that hungry? Yes, okay. Treat those dudes. Mestra's not so bad. Ondra. Have I not got Ondra? No, I've got a door. Go down and treat Yan. Cruelty. Cruelty is pretty beaten the hell out of as well with gunshots. What? A local tortoise has gone mad in the base. Okay. Treated Yan poor, 0 chance of good quality. Why? Does that mean you're not using meds? And if you're not using meds, why are you not using meds? Everyone's getting heat stroke as well. Because it's very hot inside. Why are these things? It's on. Target temperature 24. Not capable of keeping up, basically. Okay, that's good to know. Need more coolers. Oh well, and again, not a huge amount we can do about that at this point. Too many people are in too bad shape for that side of things. Is anyone actually missing anything? I don't believe so. Cruelty's the last person to need proper treatment. Oh no, Hodor is, but that's kind of appropriate. And Tinksar as well, okay. Plenty of treatment required. In the meanwhile, our power does seem to be just about hanging on, fortunately. We do need to get this stuff set up so that we've got... I should have been running with conduit wall there, really. So this is lost connection here. So let's cancel that line and get a conduit wall along there. Not a steel one though, a granite one, thank you very much. Yeah, that's why those front turrets weren't working. And equally, we should have a conduit wall up there by the looks of things as well. Otherwise, this top line of stuff is not going to work either. So, what now? Hodor's got infections. Well, again, I couldn't care less about Hodor at this point. As long as you guys survive, I do not mind. Okay, Tinksar never got treated but came out of it okay. Anyway, Mako is looking like he's going to come out okay. Ondra is fine. Presto is fine. JP Minor is fine. Let's do a full check. Grammar is fine. Tinksar's fine. Cruelty should really be resting, to be honest. Let's get Cruelty resting. Mako getting there. Fede is fine other than the malaria. Benefactress is fine. No is fine. Yan? Okay. So somehow, despite my biggest collection of fail I think there's ever been in an episode altogether, we have actually recovered from that bit of things. And now what we need for them to do is to actually finish this stuff up here. Like, anytime now. Real quick, please. And, yeah, these things... There's no obvious location that I can shove another one on at the moment, so... Except for maybe down here, but then that's not going to be connected on in the same way. I could maybe cut the wall there downwards and fit a few in a row on the outside here. Let's get some more people prioritising this construction as well, so... Anybody else in a position that's suitable? Not really. Base has gone back to being absolutely covered in blood again. But I think... Yeah, oh, I missed the combat supplier, but again, more concerned about what's going on out here than anything else. Let's hurry up and get this done, guys. Come on. Bristow going back to his old job over and over again. Probably the same with Nerl as well, yep. How soon is this going to spoil? Yeah, it's going alright. We're not losing it too quickly. There's a few bits in there that are spoiling really fast, but with a bit of luck we might even be able to have this room up in time. Not sure we'll be able to have it all hauled in time, mind, but yeah. Oh, alpha beavers. Am I bothered about you eating trees? Not really. Not really using wood for anything. Let's get rid of the plans we got here. And we can lay down the floor inside as well. That's one advantage of this one, is it'll have a floor, it'll be a bit quicker. Another combat supplier. JP Minor Delivering food to the Vassallo. No. Let's go and see what the combat supply's got for us. Masterwork PDW. Pick up a Masterwork PDW? Seems pretty cool. It's not that expensive either. Nah, let's hold up on that for the time being. Not really got much use for it. We should also make sure that we re-equip everybody who lost their weapons as well. Because there were people that went down, like Jan here. Let's let him eat, and then he can go and get his weapon back wherever it's disappeared to. Is it just still lying around outside? It is, yeah. That's not great. I still think you should be prioritising working on this wall up here. I want that room done. That's a bit better. Jan getting most of the construction work done on his own. I don't think Bristow can go and help him. Oh no, can. What's Jan up to? Jan's gone to bed. Damn it. Come on guys, finish this damn room. And then it's... Can I drag through this stockpile over the wall? No. That's frustrating. Would have been a nice, easy way of doing things. Fine, let's just... Oops. And until the floor gets finished, I can't get at that. Oh yeah, I just had it there. Come on. There you go. And this stockpile is no rotten corpses, animal corpses, no body parts, no apparel, no weapons, no items. Foods, yes. Resources, hops, yes. Rest, no. Manufactured, textiles, medicine can go in there for the time being. Cool. That's correct, and then let's get it priority important. Then we can delete this one. Set these down to -5. And huzzah, the fridge is back up again. And as such, got an exotic goods trader and some cargo pods to check out. What's this? Hare meat, a lot of hare meat. Well, I suppose we might as well. And exotic goods trader, where's JP Miner? We'll do this just before we go to bed. Go to bed? What on earth? We'll do this just before I finish the episode, because this has been a long one again, I feel. Anything, we see, we haven't got a statue for sale, unfortunately, so actually not a huge amount here we're interested in. Heart, lung, no, only a simple prosthetic arm, so we got no proper prosthetics either. So unfortunately, nothing from there either. Is that another cluster of cargo pods? Containing squirrel skin that's miles away. Whatever. Whatever. A lot of stuff that needs to be hauled round the corner here, but so be it. Severe illness will be harder, won't it? Yeah, well, it's his own fault. Hopefully he does okay, but it's hot also. Whatever. Okay. Recap for the day. We made a big mess. We made a big mess of our fridge, and then we made a big mess of dealing with some squirrels, and just about clung on. Now, let's just do a quick test. Make sure. Cool. It's off. Let's try this one. Yep, that's working fine. This one is permanently on at the moment because the ship has hooked into the power network here. I'm not too bothered about a couple of turrets down there, just as a backup for when something spawns in the base like that. Build complete, make grand sculpture. So we can end the episode with some art. A superior grand sculpture. Works bears as a representation of Ezra Bristow style, tying Anne to Brexio's hand as she twists in pain on Feb the 9th, 5502. Brexio looks resigned to her fate. There is a fly in the lower part of the image. The image seems to express decay. You are a weird boy, Bristow. Did I ever mention that? We could... let's not sell that yet. We'll save that for the next time someone comes by. So yeah, episode recap. We made a mess. We just about recovered from it, I think. We're sort of vaguely intact. There's a bunch of stuff in here that's about to spoil, but we should be alright to get it into the fridge. We might end up expanding the fridge, but at least it's now in a place where we can do that. And this is going to look ugly and horrible until the end of the game, but so be it. So be it. So there you go, guys. That's today's episode for you. Thanks a lot for watching. As usual, if you did like it, please hit like, please hit share. Really helps me in the channel out. And otherwise, I will catch you next time.